Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you? Jiggle, welcome from Setu Team.
Hello, everyone.
Very excited to start the second cohort of 100 Days of Feature Request program.
Yeah,
Last few days has been amazing. Where the first brand got around 45 feature requests, got around 30 communities created in their platform, and we saw amazing work done by the people in the last few days, right? And the brand is now actually looking at it and saying, okay, what do we take, right, in our roadmap,
correct.
and also work with the person of such. So it's been a great impactful for the brand and for the community. So warm-heartedly welcome Setu into the second cohort.
Thank
So
you.
I won't talk much. So let me uh, have you on the stage. Talk a bit more about what Setu is all about. How did you guys start? What have you guys been doing? What's the mission, problem state, and just go through a little bit of story of Setu,
Yeah,
and what interested you to be a part of this program, and then
yeah,
we can go into the problem statement that these guys are working.
correct. So I will start with the Setu story. That first of all, thank you so much. To give us a chance to be on this platform. And so talking about Setu, we started Setu in 2017. So Setu is not just a initiated company. It has been a past. The founder of Setu, his great grandfather and the father have been in this business ingredient for so many years, for like 150 and 200 years. So they make ingredients, sort of, they source the ingredients and they supply the ingredients to US and Europe sort of places, right? So that's when they thought, like, let's make supplements, right? So nowadays there are so many people who suffer. So even for me, I have like so many sleep issues, eye issues, because we work on around, let's say, 12 to 13 years a day, right? So we have that vision issue as well. So there are so many things, but we can't consume all products, to solve these problems. That's why we make supplements that make sense. And it's being healthy is not easy, right? So we provide you that support. Okay, if you consume our product, then it will help you, over a period of time. So that's what we do as of now. And talking about the problem statements, I think, Assis, if you can share your screen so we can go through one by one, right?
Sure, just
Before we start the problem statement, I
yeah.
just want to give you an overview why we decided, these problems to solve, right?
Okay.
Currently, there are 100, 200 brands in the health sector, right? D2C as well and the B2C as well, right? Now, any customer who is consuming the product of that particular brand, they are not giving the personalized experience to the customer, right? Now the situation is that if you are not personalizing my journey throughout the website or throughout the journey, throughout the time I am consuming that product, then it doesn't make sense to me. I won't repeat on your website, right? I won't come again. Now we want to personalize the journey of the user on the website as well, on the app as well, all the platforms that we have available currently, right? So we believe personalizing that journey. Now, in order to personalize it, we need to have user data points, right? How do we capture those data points throughout the website and the app and iOS app as well, on the desktop version as well? So the first problem statement is that how do we capture the events and how do we visualize the data? So we gather insights from the customers, and then accordingly, whatever insights we have, we can personalize the user journey as well. So next time if they are visiting, personalization can be anything, right? Let's say know if you know anything about me, let's say I visited your website and I added some products to the cart, I viewed a product, right? Someone has written use of mixed panel amplitude. We are not looking for open tool suggestions. We know that are there in the market, but we want to build capabilities that are in-house, because there are going a lot of users on the website, on the platforms, right? Now
Got
how
it.
do we capture those events internally, and then we personalize the experience?
Got it. So,
Yeah,
shall I bring up the screen? Maybe we can
sure.
go
Yeah,
on. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Can you see
yeah,
my screen? Yeah.
yeah, I can see your screen. Or can people
Yeah, yeah, they can also see. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So that was the detail say, right? That we are looking to design, a system that captures, organize, and routes data in a manner so that we can actually prepare the data and gather some insights out of it, right? So the first problem statement would be that we need to define the user events, what sort of events that we want to capture. User event can be a click on homepage banner, a click on add to cart button, a click on buy now button, a click on proceed to checkout, anything, any CTA that is available through the website. Other sort of events can be how many people have viewed your pages throughout the website, right? What kind of pages they are viewing, what kind of features they are interacting with on your website. You will have multiple features on your website. What is the adoption of those features, right? So we want to capture all the events. Now, how do you store this data, right? First, you need to pass this data to some, let's say BigQuery or somewhere. Then you will be storing this data. Then how do you do the computation? So once you have done the computation, now we need to visualize this data, and it needs to be presented in a manner so that even a layman can understand the data, right? That this is the data that is being presented, and now we can gather some insights. The business team and the business analytics, they can use that data to take some insights out of it, and hopefully make a data driven decision to build next set of features. So that's what the first problem statement is. Any queries with the first problem statement, so we can
Uh,
take questions.
Hold on. So what we can do is we can brief the problem statements, and
Yeah,
then once we end the session, we can go back to the
correct.
tables to discuss more with the community.
Right.
All right. So yeah, you can go ahead with stating your second problem statement.
Correct. So second problem statement is also a part of personalization, right? So currently on our website or many brands, what they do, that they have a sort of quizzes where they ask you around, let's say, 5 to 10 questions, and then according to the responses that user has, given, they recommend you some products out of it, right? On the same manner, we also have a quiz. We call it sense test because we make supplements that make sense. We have a
Shall I
sense
go
test.
to this? Shall I go to this link?
You can go to it. I will verbally explain. That's not an issue.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this page only, we asked some basic details about you. Then we asked that what are the goals that you want to follow, right? And then we ask related questions according to each and every goal. And then our scientific logic, internally we calculate what are the best products that will suit according to your needs, right? Now, on the result page, so this will take around 5 to 6 minutes. So it's
Mm-hmm.
better not to take the sense test right now. Yeah, you can take the sense test later on. Right? So let's say according to the goals that user has selected, we are recommending 5 to 6 products that you need to consume in order to solve your concerns, right? Whatever concerns you have. Now, typically what we want to do is that instead of, so let's say every product will have a format. A product can be of pill type. Pill can be a tablet, soft gel, or capsules. And if any product which is not in this format is a non-pill product for us, right? So ideally what we want to do is, so let's say we have three pill products in the recommendations. So ideally what we would want to do is that instead of sending these three bottles to in the outer shipping box to the customer, we are forming a sachet where we will keep all these three pills in one sachet, right? And then all the non-pill products will also be there. So that we will call a sense pack or a pill pack, right? That will only have pills, right? Now, on the current platform, we want to build this logic, on the fly. According to whatever goals that user has selected, we want to let him know that, okay, these are your goals and this is a pill pack for you. Now, combination of pills can be different. It can be a combination of any pill product, sort of, right? And then now that we are, so first problem to solve here is that how do we showcase this information on the website, right? So that user also feel, okay, this is what is being recommended to me. Second portion of this problem statement is that how do you pass this information to the warehouse, right? So warehouse teams will also know that, okay, this is a sense pack, we have to build a sachet out of it, we don't want to send the individual products for the customer. So
Mm-hmm.
what should be the tech stacks that we need to use to build this kind of personalized pill pack to the customer? Yeah, so this is the second problem statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. And what are the rewards for people?
Yeah, rewards are actually pretty amazing. The first, what I'm looking for to hire candidates, who are good developer, APMs as well, but in terms of monetization, we are giving you a eco dot, and we will also be giving you a Setu Wellness Kit. It is
Mm,
worth around 2.5 to 3K.
awesome.
And yeah,
Awesome. Lovely. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
Sure.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, great. So the problem statements are nice. It definitely gives a different overview of what you guys have worked on in
Correct.
the last few days,
Yeah.
and definitely in the e-commerce space, right?
Right.
So what we can do now, Jugal, is to go to the tables and
Sure.
discuss this problem statement with the people, so that
Sure.
if you have any clarifications to be done, we can definitely do that and take any questions possible. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, happy to kickstart Setu in
Yeah.
the cohort. Amazing. Thank you guys. We'll see you again.
All right. Thanks. Thanks everyone. Looking forward to working with you.